Okay, boys and girls, now that you heard my really long realistic fiction, and as I was reading it, I realized I used my name in it and not Penelope. So I did go back and I edited that. But I think sometimes when you're writing and you are so into the story, and I kept writing with I as first person, it made me put me as the character. And so I had to do a little bit of editing on there. But today, I want you to go through, and as we revise and make our writing better, I want you to think about adjectives you could add. And adjectives are words that describe things. So you can use your senses, what you see, what something looks like, what it tastes like, to add in and make your writing better, make it more real, and so your readers can visualize it and picture it. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to show you on my page. That's why I have every other line, so I can add things in. And as I was writing, I was adding in, like I added in a show not tell of the tears rolling down my cheeks, or how Penelope's dad had, you know, when your parent, I don't know about you, but when my dad was always mad at me, his eyebrows would go down and you could see the lines in his forehead. And without him saying anything, I could tell he was upset because he was showing me he was upset by his facial expressions. So that's another show not tell that I put into my writing to try to make it believable and not just saying that Penelope's dad was angry. But today we're going to focus on adjectives. So I'm going to look here just at maybe the first 2 pages because I'm not going to make you sit through my whole story again. But it starts out in my lead. Shh, I heard as the tow rope raced through my, I'm thinking I should put snowboarding gloves because that's going to describe, maybe I could do black snowboarding gloves. Before I grabbed on tight. It all started when I was at my grandma and grandpa's. I'm going to use some more visualizing words. Red and blue chalet. Now, even probably a lot of people don't know what a chalet is, so I could even add in there maybe a more visual what the chalet looked like if I wanted to. I pulled up my white snow pants, put on my sky blue winter coat, and tried to tie my snowboarding boots. These are really hard to tie. Oh, I thought to myself, Dad, I yelled, I know I'm 12, but I cannot get these boots tied tight enough. Will you help me, please? I asked. This was the easiest problem I had of the day. Early on, my dad and I climbed in the Suburban with my, I'm going to add orange snowboard, and we were headed up to the bunny hill. Now I already have the bunny hill described. If I want to describe it even more, I could probably add in how the bunny hill was nearly flat. It wasn't much of a hill. The bunny hill was flat. Most people wouldn't even consider it a hill. See how I'm going up the side here? Consider it a hill. Remember now, as you're adding in, you use carrots. Do you see the carrots that I'm using here? And I keep adding on in there. Being 12 on the bunny hill isn't very cool, but you have to start somewhere, I thought to myself. I strapped into my snowboard with my left foot. Now see, I'm describing which foot I had, so you can kind of picture that too. And realize this is hard to even walk with it on. I tried to step with my right and drag the board behind me with my left. I haven't even gotten to the tow rope and was already feeling defeated. I'm going to stop right there. I want you to go through and add some adjectives to your draft of your writing. And then hopefully we'll get the rubric out later on this week, and we'll go through and see what we need to add and get ready to get this piece published. So I hope you're having a good day, and I'll be back with more writing.